and on the streets, it's the grocery store. Some started other places. We started our church in a barn. God is faithful. I have a few more words to say to you, but I won't take too much time. In Psalms 133:1, it says, "Behold, how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in unity." Then in John chapter 13 is a message that Jesus gave. He said, "By this shall all men know that you're my disciples, that you love one another." Briefly, I want to just talk about the unity based on love, of course. I got my first example of just loving other denominations of churches in Tanganyika or Tanzania. We had a group of Southern Baptist men who came to the place where we were at in Mbeya, Tanzania. And they looked to see what they found. Well, they found us. And this is called We Got Acquainted. We invited them to come and join us. They knew nothing about the country. Didn't know a chief. Knew nothing. Didn't know the language. And so the other missionary and myself, we helped them. I took them with me on several of my trips into villages and then introduced them to the chief. And I thought, well, it doesn't make any difference. By this will all men know that we're disciples, that we love one another. And we can work in unity, even though we belong to a different church, different name. An earthly church. It's just a name. The real church is Jesus Christ, our Lord. I learned after a while, after there were many different mission societies in that country. And we managed to get along with the whole crowd. We stayed in the Seventh-day Adventist house one time for several months to read it. We had them to eat with us and we ate with them. We didn't talk about religion. We talked about Jesus and what God has sent it to do. The unity that I'm speaking about is not based upon theology. It's based upon our love for a lost world. Amen. If we work together, whatever name we call ourselves, we'll be blessed by the hand of God. I just think of the pastor First Assembly in Sand Springs many years ago, when Oral Roberts joined the Methodist Church. You know, I heard it, saw it on television. The next day I went down to one of our stores to buy something. And the manager asked me, he said, did you know that Oral Roberts joined the Methodist Church? And I said, yes. He said, what do you think about it? I said, it's none of my business. I've got enough to handle by myself. All my problems are my own. Amen. What's wrong with Methodist Church? He couldn't tell me anything wrong with him. And I said, let Oral Roberts do what he feels God wants him to do. We'll do what God wants us to do. We'll all be in unity of faith, reaching out to a lost world. Amen. That is my prayer for our church here. They're not based on a denomination. We're based on the fact that Jesus loves lost people. They're the ones he died for. He said, a whole doesn't need a physician. It's the sick. And then lastly, he'll talk about the love one for the other. That's a commandment, incidentally, that the Lord gave to his people and to his church. He didn't tell me to approve your ways. He told me to love you. Amen. There's a difference. Love is not emotions. Love is a commitment. I made a commitment to the Lord to serve him. And I want people to know that I'm a disciple of Christ. So that I try to exercise my love towards him, even though I've been unapproved in ways. Love. Amen. Love one another. You know, it's strange to me that too many our earthly churches have problems. People get crossways with one another. Say bad things. Some get up and leave because of that. Others just stick around and whine. Instead of doing that, just haul off and say, by God's help, I'll keep my commitment. I will love them regardless of what they say or what they do. They have to trample on my love and your love if they carry on the way they do it. So we just love them. Amen. You'd be surprised what it'll do to you. Love somebody who's cussing at you. Now, when I was in the world, nobody cussed at me and got away with it. Amen. My name is Charity, you know. There's almost like a song named Sue. What's the name of it? Sue? Huh? Yeah. They only made fun of me one time. But now you still see my name is still Charity. You get very unhappy if you let it bother you. Because I got a letter one time from Springfield Missions Department addressing me as Mrs. Charity Harris. I've been doing the bank, business at the bank for many years. I went to get a check cashed. Somebody gave me and signed it, Charity Harris, in that woman's presence. And she said, I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to take this to your wife. I mean, you'll have to take this to your husband. Now I said to her, now what would I do with the husband? She looked like somebody hit her with a hammer. I said, that's my name. Oh, she said, Father laughs. So you see, everything doesn't work the way you want it to do. And people you associate with don't always bless you. And sometimes when you call you a friend or you call you brother or sister, but you're still required by God's love and mercy to love those who despitefully use you. And in so doing, you'll find peace. And for many years, I had an awesome conflict with the missions department. And the leader of the missions department sent me a word. He said, I'll get your papers taken from you. You need to worry about it because he said, I have that influence. I never answered his response. I didn't respond to it. I said, Lord, help him. I've done no wrong to anyone. All I've done is build churches. I didn't ask a lot of questions. Just did it because God wanted me to. and went on. Then a few years back, I began to pray for him earnestly that he would find peace in his heart, not only for his treatment to himself, but treatment for others. And I said, Lord, I don't want him to miss God. Speak to him and help him through this. And then I went to Springfield, Missouri one time. Mom and I did it. We had a service canceled on us. We just went to Central Assembly on that Sunday evening. Didn't even tell our kids was coming. When I went through the west door, there's a big corridor that goes all the way around the church. It's bigger than most churches. And they had a big entrance where people could come in the front. Now look, standing just inside the entrance was a man who said, he's going to take my papers, discharge me, throw me away. I've been praying for him. When he looked down my way and saw me, he raised both hands and walked down the corridor. He never said anything to me. I held up my hands the same way. And in that corridor, we hugged each other for quite a while. Yes, I felt tears on his face, as it was on mine. So the Lord spoke to me as clear as a bell. I've answered your prayers. Amen. Ooh. Oh, the power of love is staggering. Practice it. I've seen this song over and over. You do better every time you sing it. The dear people who have sung for us tonight, every time they sing those same songs, they'll find something better to sing or better to say and give it a better touch. The love of God. Aren't you grateful for that love? Yeah. What would we do if we didn't have it? It's the best measure to overcome any problem that you may have, is to love Him who saves you, fills you with the Spirit, heals you, and was a comfort to you in the time of comfort. And now if you need that comfort yourself, He says, love with you always to the end. He's there. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for what we heard tonight. For the songs that we sung. Thank you, Lord, for the testimonies that we heard. Amen. All reflected upon your love for us. You see, Jesus loves the sinners. I think about the atheists sometimes. Some try to distort our churches in Nigeria. But the tabernacle churches don't burn because they're made out of steel and brick. And when that was happening, you thought about taking a gun and went over and taking care of them. But just stop a moment to think. He died for them. That's the same, He died for us. I just thought about one of Hitler's greatest generals, who was responsible for thousands of Jews being slaughtered. He was put on trial trial lasted for a long time. They pronounced him guilty and sentenced him to hanging. When he was standing on the hanging gallows before the court was being, he looked out and he said, I'm about to take a step in the dark. When I heard that, I said, Jesus loved him anyhow. And he could never reach the point where he could believe that he actually loved him. Praise the Lord. You need help tonight for prayer. We're here to pray for you and to help you through any process you may be going through. Share our faith and our love. Amen. In Jesus' name. I thank you, Lord, for the grace of God that's been shed upon all of us. Thank you for that love. That grace is unmerited, so is your love. We could never, ever, ever do enough to purchase your love. It's not a purchase. It's a gift. Gigantic gift. Amen.